League Boxing Truth. So we got Andy Ruiz deciding to leave his trainer and opt to go to a new trainer. League Boxing Truth. Look, there's a saying that goes, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. I think I'm quoting that right. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I feel like my personal opinion with this move that Andy Ruiz has done, I feel that it's not the right move to go. This guy was with you on your loss, on your way up, and he should be with you on your way down. I think the problem with Andy Ruiz is his discipline. You know, once he got the fame and got the money, it seemed like things started changing. Sometimes it's hard for these boxers to deal with the fame and deal with all the success of that. Got to remember, this is the first Mexican heavyweight champion. Pretty much got all the belts unified. They won decisively against Anthony Joshua in the first fight. It's not like the end of the world, but apparently he might be going through something with his trainer. We don't know the ins and outs of it, but we know once his trainers officially move, unless he has a disclosure where the trainer can't say anything negative towards him, we're going to hear the truth come out. Or maybe the truth will come out with Andy Ruiz. Maybe he'll start, telling bits and pieces of it, But at the end of the day, he's his own man. He is in control of his own career. Some of us might not like it, but hey, he's in control of it. All I want to see is Andy Ruiz getting back into these fights, doing what he needs to do to win these fights. And I think him being disciplined, whatever he did in that first match with Anthony Joshua, that hunger that he had, I believe it was just hunger that he had, that he wanted to prove everybody that he was one of the best. When you got people like Holyfield backing you and saying that you're a good fighter and that you're a good heavyweight, and you making Holyfield think about retiring when he's just sparring you, that's a good look. It's a good look. It doesn't get any better than that. But, sometimes people get used to having the same trainers and they're like, I'm not really growing. In his eyes, he feels like he's not growing. So he might need to switch a trainer. So maybe this might be a good look. And this, I'm hearing rumors about Teddy Atlas supposedly supposed to be taking that slot for trainer. So we'll see if that works, with Teddy Atlas. One thing I know about Teddy Atlas is that since he's a commentator and since he watches boxes, analyzes boxes, and he sees your faults, he can see all your faults that you have done and he can try to correct them. But at the same time, you got to be willing to do the work to want to correct them. So, I just want to get people's comments on this. What do they feel? Do they feel like your loyalty should be to your trainer that you started out with? Or your loyalty is basically to yourself? It went good for a while, but now it's time to move on to a different trainer. So I'm hearing reports about advisors telling him, telling him to leave, or other people telling him to leave his trainer. But when it comes down to it, there's only one person in that ring, and that's Andy Ruiz. Yes, your trainer's giving you all the advice he can give you, and he's probably giving you good, solid advice. But if you're not listening to the advice and you're doing whatever you want to do, you're gaining 15, 20 pounds more than what you weighed before, then it becomes a problem. You didn't need to gain weight for power, because apparently you had the power to put him down 2 or 3 times the last fight. So that's an excuse. It was probably not training right. But unless the trainer was in there, the only person you got to blame is yourself. If you didn't feel like going to training that day, that's on you. So as this story develops, I'll give you more information and I'll let you know more about it. Lee's Boxing Truth. Like, comment, subscribe. We're out.